6 months in now since you were elected. How's it been going?
It's been going very well. It's tough but rewarding. 6 months is flown by, and I feel very privileged the fact that I've been elected to the position by the people of West Thurrock and Purfleet, and it's my main goal is to ensure that the area that they're living in is how they want it to be, and that's what I'm here to represent.
I seem to always keep saying this, but it is a big ward, so there must be quite a lot of challenges.
There are. I mean, it's a West Thurrock and Purfleet. It is definitely a large ward, but the issues are often the same. Everyday issues that may seem small to some people, but are in fact, will impact on people's everyday lives. So, for example, we had a case this week where a group of residents were having issues with their bin collections, and how the lorries were going and how their rubbish was being collected, which we resolved successfully. So it had a large impact on them, but thankfully we resolved it successfully, so that's fantastic.
Because from Fobbing to Averley, it's not about the 49 councillors, and sometimes in the news it gets to be about personalities. It's all about services and concerns about that, isn't it?
Well, of course it is. We obviously, bear in mind Thurrock as a whole, we have to consider what is best for the whole of the area, but we're elected to specific wards and we fight for those residents, and with 49 councillors fighting vehemently for each of their residents in their wards, that actually means that we're actually getting the best Thurrock we can.
And you're on a couple of committees?
I am indeed. I'm on Health and Wellbeing, Overview and Scrutiny, and Licensing, and again, very rewarding. I'm working with some incredible people, in councillors and officers, who I can learn a lot from, but it is just another aspect that enables me to ensure that Thurrock services and Thurrock residents are getting exactly what they should be getting.
Is it quite a learning curve? This first 6 months, and you're going to have it, you've got 4 years, but things like in council, you very much feel like you've got a watching brief and learning as you go.
Absolutely, no doubt. It's about, there's certain procedural, mechanisms that you obviously have to follow, and that will take time. But as I said before, we've got some councillors that have been councillors for a very long time, so I'm learning from some fantastic people. But keeping your head down and learning is definitely what you need to be doing in the first 6 months. That's what I've tried to do.
And you seem like a good team, the three of you. Sometimes I never see, always seems to be 1 or 2 or 3 councillors, but you seem to be very much a cohesive three.
Yes, definitely. We've had Oliver Garish and Andy Smith. They've been fantastic, and they have managed to getting residents more involved in the area and ensuring we have a walk-in surgery, as well as we don't just stay in the one place. We ensure that we walk about the area, so that if people can't come to us on a certain day, we're going to them. So we always want to make sure that we're visible, we're seen, that people know who they are, so when a problem does arise, they know who they've got to come to get it resolved.